if you're experiencing blocks in your life right now, if you're not doing the things that you want to do, or if you're feeling emotions that you don't want to feel, you need to take a look at your beliefs. In this video, I'm going to talk about beliefs. I'm going to explain what beliefs are, and especially what limiting beliefs are, because there's beliefs that empower you, that support you, that help you be who you want to be, and then there's beliefs that limit you in your actions. They make you feel bad, they make you think negative thoughts that you don't prefer, and they lead to results that you don't want. So I'm going to go over what beliefs are, what limiting beliefs are, and how you can find your own limiting beliefs. I'm going to talk about all of this in today's video, so let's get right into it. So what are beliefs? Beliefs are ideas that we've accepted to be true, and we've stored inside of us, inside of our subconscious mind, to help us interpret things happening outside of us, to make it easier for us to give meaning to things happening around us. So each one of us, we have our own beliefs about how the world works, about us, about other people, about relationships, about anything. So we have a bunch of beliefs stored inside of us, and we use them to give meaning to things happening outside of us. So examples of beliefs might be that you're tall, that you're short, that you're skinny, you're fat, that you're good enough, that you're not good enough, that you can be successful, that you're destined to be poor. All of these things are beliefs, and many, many more, of course. And so why is it important to look at your beliefs? I think it's pretty obvious, but I'm going to throw this chart on here, which I've created. It's kind of the chain of command. So as you can see here, your beliefs are the cause of the thoughts that you have every day, right? So the thoughts that you have every day is not just when you sit down and you think about a certain problem, or you thinking about what you're going to do tomorrow. But throughout the day, you're thinking thousands of thoughts, and these thoughts are mostly coming from your beliefs, and you're not even aware of your thoughts, right? So based on your beliefs, you're experiencing your thoughts. Based off of your thoughts, you experience emotions, right? So your beliefs eventually lead to emotions, and those emotions lead to actions, right? Your emotions cause you to do certain actions, which then lead to results, right? So you can take a straight line all the way from your beliefs to your results, right? And so if you have beliefs inside of you that are not what you want to believe, because they're negative for you, they're not what you prefer. So for example, that you can't do it, that you're not good enough. If you have this belief in your subconscious mind, if you have this stored inside of you and you believe it to be true and you hold on to that, it's going to cause you to think thoughts according to that. It's going to cause you to feel emotions according to these thoughts. These will probably be negative emotions like doubt or fear. And it's going to cause you to behave in a specific way, which will then produce results that you don't want, right? So basically, right now I've explained to you what limiting beliefs are. They're beliefs, so you have a lot of beliefs, but some of them, they're supporting you, they're making you behave in the way that you want to, they're making you think positive, uplifting, empowering thoughts, making you feel good about yourself. But then there's beliefs that for some reason you have stored inside of you, you've gathered them in your life, but they're not supporting you. They're stopping you from doing what you want to do. They're making you think negative thoughts. They're making you feel bad. They're making you doubt yourself, feel fear, guilt, all kinds of things, and they're leading to results that you don't want. So if you want to remove the blocks in your life, so if you have thoughts that you don't want to think anymore, maybe it's negative, destructive thoughts. If you have emotions that you're feeling a lot and they're very negative and you don't want to feel them anymore, or if there's behaviors that you're engaging in, maybe it's some kind of addiction, or some kind of negative habit that you have. And also, if you want to change the results that you see in your life, so your circumstances, the way to change that is to start at the root, which is your beliefs, right? It's your limiting beliefs that lead you to have these negative thoughts, these negative emotions, the behaviors that you do not want and the results that you do not want. So the question comes, how do you find your limiting beliefs? Well, it's pretty easy if you look at the chart that I gave you. So look at your life right now and look at what's bothering you. Look at what you want to change. Are you feeling a lot of negative emotions that are bothering you? Or is it some kind of behavior that you want to change, or some kind of result that you want to change? You need to track that back to the belief that causes it. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you are experiencing a lot of doubt in your life. So you can look at this chart and ask yourself, what kind of belief would cause me to feel this doubt? What kind of belief would cause me to have thoughts, negative thoughts, that would lead to these negative emotions, this doubt? Ask yourself, what would I have to believe is true about myself, about the world, in order to feel this way, in order to behave this way, in order to think this way? One more thing I want to get into before I finish this video. So, as I've said, each one of us has different beliefs about how things work, and some of them they're supporting us and some of them are not. All of these beliefs are choices. All of these beliefs can be changed, and they're not true. So in the ultimate truth, everything happening around you has no meaning by itself. And that's why we have our beliefs that we decided to take on, most of the time from other people. But that's why we decided to take on these beliefs, to give meaning to things happening outside of us, to make our life like a story, to make it more interesting. And so what I want you to take away from this before you click away is that all of your beliefs are not the truth. They're just beliefs. They're just a choice. You can change them, and it's not actually true. So whatever kind of beliefs you may be having in your life right now that are really limiting you, that are making you feel terrible, realize that it's not the truth, it's a choice. So I'm going to be making a lot of videos about beliefs, and that's why I talk about beliefs so much, because they influence how you behave, they influence your results, they influence how you feel and how you think. So it all comes back to beliefs. And so I'll be making a lot more videos about how to work through beliefs, and about specific limiting beliefs, like beliefs around body image, mostly beliefs about yourself, that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve good things, around abundance and poverty, things like that. So if you want to watch those videos, if you want to let go of your limiting beliefs, follow the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.